Okay, I want to go back to Sachin Ahir, the Minister of State for Housing. Mr. Ahir, you're seeing the sort of response of the people who are watching this broadcast. You began by saying that this is not correct and corrective action needs to be taken. But for each one of our viewers tonight, so what sort of corrective action will you recommend? What can the government do? What do you promise to do? Let's hold you to that promise, sir.
I personally feel, when you ask me personally, although it's a jurisdiction and it's a total discretion of Honorable CM on this, I'll be very particular on it. But when you ask me this question personally, I personally feel that we should make it online, make it transparent to the people, make available to the people to know where they should apply, what is the process of the application, and what are the priorities which we need to give to the people. It should not be only the politicians, it should be the general people who cannot directly apply into this other sources of the flat should get the benefit of this. And I feel we need to decide our own priority, and that has to be made it publicly to the people.
Okay, you're saying make it transparent. Let's just hope you'll implement this, because the promise doesn't count for much. SP Nigam joins us from Delhi. He wants to come in and give us his thoughts on this story. Go on, Mr. Nigam.
Thank you. What I have to say is that filing a affidavit which is false is perjury as per law and punishable under the provisions of law. All these netas should be made to be punished for perjury, number one. Number two, since they have already sold the flats, the buyers should not be punished, but these netas should be asked to refund crores of rupees which they must have made by selling these flats. Number three, in future, let the Chief Minister let it know to the general public 1 month in advance that out of his quota 5% he is allotting these, so that he cannot allot more than 5%, whatever is his quota.
Okay, that's a very important point you're making, Mr. Nigam. Thank you very much for your thoughts. We know that several of the people who've been named in this story, they're all watching this broadcast. We invited each one of them who've been allotted these houses to come and participate and give us their side of the story. Each one of them declined the invitation. They want to stay away from it. Sachin Ahir, as a representative of the Maharashtra government, has made tall promises. Let's see whether he can deliver on them and whether people like Mrs. Vilas Ujavane actually benefit. She's waited for 21 years. Let's just hope she doesn't have to wait for another 21 before this house that's been promised to her is actually allocated to her. Chandrasekhar Prabhu, Rahul Navrekar, thank you very much for joining us. The story has evoked a very strong response. Let's just hope this by the netas, for the netas business ends, because the people who need to benefit are the poor people and not people who are filing false affidavits and then going on to sell these houses for crores of rupees. This is not okay. I end this debate right here. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us.